Okay, can you confirm if you are seeing my pitch?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Okay, can I start?
Please.
Okay, thank you. So, as Robert said, my name is Marison Souza. I'm software engineering and CTO from VelocityTx. Well, data breach is a huge problem, and it affects from global companies like Facebook and British Airways to medium-sized and small companies like startups, any company in general. According to Vironi's research, only 5% of the companies can be considered protected against data breaches. Any company that manages personal data can suffer a data breach, and more than 80 countries have data protection laws. I can say that privacy tech is the future. It's a new market, and according to Gartner, $80 billion will be spent on compliance tools to the next year. VelocityTx is a privacy tech, as I said before, and we developed a privacy compliance platform based on artificial intelligence and blockchain. Our intention is to help global companies to be compliant with data privacy requirements. Simple like that. Few clicks and you have a privacy army for your company. And I like to say that we developed everything. It's our solution. Based on proprietary artificial intelligence and blockchain algorithms, we are the first privacy tech in Brazil that offers such products. Also, we were ranked by the International Association of Privacy Professionals as one of the best privacy platforms of the world, among thousands of other companies. If you want to see, their website is aipp.org. Our business model is based on software as a service and on-premise licensing. Also, we are creating a community of sales channels to sell our software not only in Brazil. It was designed to be very easy for the customer, auto-scaling, one click to go, and very easy to integrate. Is that expensive? No. It depends on the size of the project, integrations needed, and products the company needs. I can say that our average ticket is around $1,000 per month. So to make it happen, we created 8 products in our platform. These products can be used by anyone, and even the complexity of the technologies like blockchain was simplified with our friendly design for the final user. You don't need to be an expert in weapons to work with our privacy army. And well, the secret sauce for that intelligence, I can say that is our code. We want that companies feel free from complicated and hard work of the existing platforms. So we thought on automation and integration by design in every single feature we develop. And this development won't stop. We have a roadmap for 18 months since our beginning with new products and features. Automation, chatbots, more artificial intelligence to increase security, and of course, reduce compliance costs for the companies. We have a go-to-market strategy based on 3 layers: marketing, channels, and partnerships. We understand that we need to be an authority about the privacy subject. That's why we are investing a lot in inbound marketing. We also understand that channels are the best way of reaching other countries, and partnerships can help us to multiply our sales opportunities. Our goal is to lead the Brazilian market till next year. Our platform can help companies from any sector and any size. However, some industries understand that compliance and data are priorities, and these industries we consider as our top targets, like large and public companies, law offices, and legal techs, IT, security companies, media groups, and insurance companies. Sorry, Robert, I heard some sound. Is there any timing?
No. Someone just came in late. Go ahead.
We started the sales activities in April 2020 during the coronavirus crisis, and we got 80 customers until August. From August to December, we got others 52 more customers. We work with pre-sales, OKR methodology, CRM, and inbound sales platforms. And this, I said before. Well, we mapped only one competitor in Brazil, but they are offering a very limited product. According to Gartner, OneTrust is the world-leading company, and they are very strong outside Latin America. Even so, they are not strong enough in Brazil. Their prices are out of the range of a lot of companies, and PrivacyTools is in the right path to lead the market soon. However, in Latin America, we rarely find companies focused on data privacy. Even being a startup, we are ranked in the first place of the Crunchbase ranking of the compliance, cybersecurity, and privacy categories. Also, we were selected last month by FinApp Startup, it wasn't last year, sorry, by FinApp Startups, a program from federal government to support Brazilian startups. We know we got the second place in the finals of the South Summit that gave us a great visibility also in the last year. The founders of PrivacyTools have experience in technology, administration, and sales areas. Aline is the CEO. She was also the president of Assessper RS, the Association of IT Companies in the state of RS. She's the founder of Maven Group, a group of IT companies where PrivacyTools is part of. I'm the software architect, CTO for the company, and also data protection and blockchain expert. In our team, we have experts in marketing, sales, financial, customer support, and development. And we have already 3 open positions for project management, software quality, and sales. Also, we have a great team of advisors which help us to open new business opportunities. We did our Tansan soon, and we understand that more than 60,000 companies are in our reachable market. Once we reach 5% of the sum, we will have around $5 million per year of revenue. And finally, all of our trademarks are already registered, and our software is under PI registration process. We are in Brazil, however, privacy is everywhere. Feel free to get in touch with us. Privacy above everything. Thank you.
Well done, Madison.
Maybe Joseph. Hi.
David, you're muted.
If you have any questions,
on mute.
I'm glad to help you.
Thank you so much for your presentation. You know, my question was related to compliance. With the 65 clients that you currently have, what has been your thoughts or your experience with compliance?
I used to work with cybersecurity some years ago. I worked in several projects for the federal government in Brazil. So I worked in the, in the elections project for TSE in Brazil. So we had a lot of experience of cybersecurity, and it's very related with compliance projects also in the federal government. So I have experience with that. Also, I used to do some lessons of blockchain for our students. So I had to study about blockchain a lot of years ago. We founded a company specialized in blockchain in Brazil called Truber.com. Mixing blockchain and cybersecurity very easily, I reached the compliance market. That's why I met the LGPD, the general law regulation in Brazil, and GDPR, and other privacy laws around the world. And then I liked this market, and we, together with Aline, we founded PrivacyTools.
Yeah, I think I didn't, frame my question correctly. I was not talking about compliance in regulatory or legal side of the house. I was talking about compliance of the user.
Not in our case. The LGPD is the law regulation of the data privacy that wants to keep the privacy of the data subject, of the users, final users. However, who needs to be compliant are the companies, not the user. So the companies need to be compliant, their business need to be compliant to respect the privacy rights. And this is exactly what our tool helps the company to be compliant in order to help to support the privacy needs of the data subject.
So you're helping the company be compliant with the rules and regulations of the government.
Exactly. Companies. Of course, that not only private companies need to be compliant. The law is for every kind of company. In Brazil, even the government needs to be compliant with the data protection. And tenders are in our targets to support also the government in Brazil.
Yeah, okay, because I thought that you were helping the users, not the companies directly. And we as a foundation, we have invested quite a bit of money on compliance here. But the issue that we are facing is that the users are not following those systems that you're putting in place. So we have everything from what you mentioned, encryption to we're moving the servers and we're doing a whole bunch of different areas. But ultimately, we need the users or the company employees to abide by certain standard operational procedures to protect the data. And if one of them is not compliant, the data is at risk. So I was wondering, how are you making it more user friendly? Because the main reason why they are not compliant is not because they don't care about protecting the rest. It's just that it's very cumbersome. It's very inconvenient sometimes with these inscriptions to get it done. So I was wondering what has been your main experience on that.
Well, as I said, we have 8 products. Some of the products are in the category that we call UX, marketing and UX. These products are not only for internal usage of the companies. They are products that help both companies and data subject, the people in general. For example, we have a product called Consent Management Platform. It's a system where, of course, we help company to be compliant, but it guarantees the rights of the data subject, of the users. Because with our consent management platform, the company needs to guarantee that every consent for every reason, every purpose of processing, they need to be collected in a right way. So the data subject feel more safe in a place, more secure about privacy. So we deliver for the company a portal called Privacy Portal. It's a very easy to create portal that the company delivers for data subject every consent, every purpose of processing of their data in a very simple portal, and also a form where data subject can request their rights for the companies. So we have some products that are public available for the data subject. Other products are only for internal users, like data mapping, data discovery, are only for internal usage of the company.
And let's talk about pricing strategy. How are you doing? How do you price that compared to your competitors?
I can say that comparing to the competitors from outside Brazil, we are at least 60% cheaper, because of course we don't charge in dollars, we charge in reais, and we have a local support for these customers, and we have a difference, a secret sauce that I can say is that we customize the products. It's very hard for Brazilian companies to buy product from OneTrust, BKD, or some other great companies outside and work with these products without any changing. In Brazil, we have a lot of scenarios, we have a lot of integration, we have a lot of legacy systems, and they need integration to be to make the things work. And we do this integration. We do a lot of customization in the system. Of course, every customization is aligned with the product roadmap. We are not creating a Frankenstein here. we do everything according to the roadmap. But this is one of our secret sauce.
Okay, that's great. And how long does it take to onboard?
It depends of the products the company needs. We have, for example, if you want to hire only cookie management platform, you can install in one day. You don't need so much time. Need a training for that. But if you want to work with our data discovery, it's an on-premise platform. You won't send your master keys of every database you have for our cloud. So you need to install a virtual machine for that installation. So it can take some time. I can say that the biggest project took 3 months to be in production for the final users.
Okay, and then, you know, talking about that secret sauce, what else do you think is a secret sauce that you may have other than the customization?
Well, the pricing, of course, is you won't find any platform cheaper than ours with our quality and safety. Also, I can say that the usage of some technologies like blockchain aggregates a lot of feeling of safety for the users. How can I explain that? For example, consent managed platform. You as a company, you collect a consent from someone. Okay, but how do you store that? If you store this consent as yes or no, or 1 or 0 in your database, you as a controller, you have all the authority for open the database and change that. How can you prove that you can't do that? That's exactly how we work with blockchain. We save in the public blockchain of Ethereum all the hashes of the blocks with some consent. Each consent is a transaction. So we working with Merkle tree, we can guarantee that that content that was registered in a moment of time could not be changed by anyone. So this is a thing that neither OneTrust offers for the customers.
Okay. I don't have more questions, Robert. It's a very interesting concept.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. Yeah. I thank you again, David, for your time. And we need to make time now for your project. I'll ask then, Madison, I'll come back to you and circle with some feedback. Thank you very much. Well done. And we'll be touching bases tomorrow, because then on Wednesday we have a meeting tomorrow and OKR implementation on Wednesday. Thank you very much, Madison. I'll come back to you.
Okay. Thank
David,
you guys. Have a nice work. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. David, we have Rogério Mendes. He's from the Smart Cities Institute. Let me finish